Good day, internet people. Hello, hello. I haven't done my face today. I'm very scruffy, but here we are. We're going to do some Vanguard EX streaming. So this is going to be fun. It's going to be fun in the sun. I am literally just sharing the link over onto Twitter right now. Should have done this a couple of seconds ago, but we're going live. Join us. So yeah, this is just me in my scruffs. Didn't bother getting like presentable, so forgive me for that. You may have bought the eShop Emu sleeves. Yeah, I've still got some gold points, so I'm really tempted to buy some of those character sleeves myself, so that could happen. So hey everyone, it's Jess here. Oh, voice is super quiet, hang on. Is that any better? How's that? Let me turn that up a bit there. Is that better? Can you hear me any better now? Hope that's better. Testing. 1, 2, 3. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. Hello. Yeah, let me know how that is. Hopefully that's a bit better. I've got that pretty much up to the top volume there, so hopefully that is okay. That's good. I like it when it's good. Okay, right, so I am thinking that first of all I'm a little bit too warm, so I'm just going to slide this outer layer off a little bit, because fucking hell. Right. Forgive the scruffy presentation. Stream elements, bolt running page L. I don't know what that's going on about, but sure. Okay. Let's go in and see if we can get an online fight. I quite fancy playing online again. I've had a couple of online matches already today and they worked fine, so this was only against like random matchups though, so there's no guarantee it'll kind of hold. I've got a very rough Silverthorn deck. I've built a very rough Shadow Paladin deck that definitely needs more work, but yeah, so here is the options. I'm going to go into a rated match if it'll let me. I've changed my avatar. I'm playing as the Angel Feather girl, even though I'm not using Angel Feather. And that has actually found us a match straight off the bat, which is really nice. So, yeah, live stripping on stream. How lewd. Let's see. I think you can actually go for paper quite safely on the paper, rock, scissors at the start, because a lot of time people can't be bothered to change it from the rock. They just press A really quickly. So if this person chooses that again, I'm going to go to scissors. They'll probably end up doing rock then, but we'll see. Come on, you got a couple of seconds to choose. Okay, go with that one now. Haha, you've done the same. Okay, I'm going to go. Okay, they win. I don't know how I can increase the volume of the voice. It should be okay. I don't know how to kind of do much about that, unfortunately. If I lean in really close, it's probably okay. I've got it as close as I can reasonably get it there. Hopefully, maybe it's the angle. Is this me? Am I going first? No, it's him. Okay. Oh dear, sneeze. Yeah, if that's quiet, I don't know, because all the settings are the same as they were yesterday. So it is up to the maximum volume on there, so I can't increase it any further. Trust me now that I need to sneeze for days. What am I against? Shadow Paladin. Okay. No, it's not Shadow Paladin. That was Destiny Dealer, wasn't it? Oh, he's got an XVR, look. XVR Messiah. Shame you had to call that to the rearguard. If it's still too quiet, all I can really say is turn your sound way up. You shouldn't get any nasty loud surprises, hopefully. I'm going to ride... Oh, is it his ride phase? Yeah, it's his ride phase. Here's me thinking it was my ride phase. Unless there's a way I can, in my sound settings. Let me just open my volume mixer and see if I can increase my... no, that's just output. Master volume, input, test your microphone. I don't know if that'll make any difference. I've turned it up ever so slightly there. Oh, hello. Okay, so he's doing a lady battler skill. Okay. Okay, this is fine. I'm gonna say Gardo. This is my first time playing against the Messiah deck, both in person and online, so that'll be interesting. Obviously it's a deck I do play in real life, but yeah, I haven't played against it. That's a little bit unfortunate. Early crit. If I can get a damage trigger, that would be nice. Get a draw trigger would be best. Yeah, that. Give me that. That thing what I said. I'm okay with that. Right. So, I can guard that. I'll just throw down this grade 1. And that'll be fine. So, that's awesome. Your voice is much cleaner. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That is up to 100%. That's literally the loudest it'll go. So I'm glad that's worked out okay. If it hadn't worked out okay, that would be rough. Oh gosh, my guys can't actually hit right now. Let's hope that this, if I mill a trigger, I can actually get some hitting columns. It needs to mill a trigger though. That was a normal unit. That's a shame. This is going to be a fairly ineffective turn. Is he going to throw any cards down? Doesn't need to. I mean, yeah, no. Is he trying to decide whether to guard or not? You have to choose. You got 98 seconds to decide whether you want to guard, mate. Yeah, I don't know why he intercepted there, because that literally wasn't going to hit. Sure, I guess. Do I go for that? It doesn't do anything on the rear guard, it's just a dead card down there really, so... Trigger to hit. Nothing. Okay. Well, they used a trigger when they didn't need to, or they intercepted when they didn't need to. Unless he wanted to use that space for something like a ghastly nail. Oh, he's gone into the Delito Potito. Okay. Those Hamskos technically have come along a little bit late, but as long as I don't get the grade 3 one turning up yet, I can do that another turn. So that'll be okay. Let's see what this person does. He hasn't deleted my Vanguard. I'm guessing that's because I'm on grade 2 and it doesn't necessarily seem worth it. Right, that's going to do a bindo. That's a bit unfortunate. I will guard one of these with that. The rest I might guard with triggers. I might no guard the Vanguard and then see if that rear guard column is worth guarding. Again, if I can get a damage trigger, that'd be great. As long as he doesn't get a crit here, I'll be happy. Yeah. No biggie. I could go up to 4 damage, it depends. This one's going to be, what, 28k? So it's a 20k guard, so... Yeah, I might as well just throw that 20k down. There's no guard restrict with Link Joker, so... It's not like I have to keep triggers in hand specifically. Got 21 people watching so far. Welcome, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Apologies again for my very rough early morning appearance, even though it's lunchtime now. I'm not really kind of dressed. I just threw on a top and a pair of jeans. That was my day. So let's play that down there. I'm actually going to call one of these there just because otherwise nothing's going on. So let's swing at that. I don't really want him to have too much soul charge going on. I might even do a little bit of damage denial. If I swing at that, I'll restand the other unit anyway, and then we'll see how it goes. If I get crit triggers, then I'll probably swing at the Vanguard. Otherwise, if I damage deny, he can't do a Messiah thing, so... Draw trigger. Oh, he guarded that. I'm actually going to be annoying. I'm going to put it there. Because that way, if he wants to protect that, he'll have to guard again. Because I don't really want to hurt him anyway. So this might be a little bit annoying if he wants to keep that down. Which he doesn't. That's fine. It just means that he can't counterblast and do stuff at me. That deck requires counterblast to really do anything. Either that or it needs soul, but... without counterblast, you can't get the soul. Well, not easily anyway. I suppose you can, technically. Do SVRs or IMRs appear in the game? There's no SVRs, but I believe there might be image rares. I don't know. There's origin rares and there's XVRs. I think that's about it. For some reason, there's no SVRs. That much we do know. That's really unfortunate. Oh, he's written an extra foily version of the XVR. That's probably basically about as rare as it gets. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Well, unless he can countercharge, I mean, I guess he can technically if he has the grade 1 that he'd need, but I don't think he's going to do that. Yeah, he can't actually do the restand anyway. So, he's going to call a unit and gain plus 5k. That's going to be a big column, so I'm going to no-guard that one. I'm okay to perf the Vanguard, if I need to. What's he going to call as lock? Let's no-guard that. It's a little bit big to actually bother guarding, so... My voice is a little bit thrown off because of the 5-hour stream yesterday. I've kind of not quite recovered in the old voice box there, so if I sound a little bit gravelly today, that's why. Right, okay, how much is this swinging for? Is it just 21? So that would actually make it 2 to pass. Let's do it, 2 to pass. Even though it'll definitely all go on the Vanguard if he does it, so... yeah, no biggie, no biggie. Okay. He does have another harmonics for next turn. What force has he gone with? Force 1. Okay. Force 1's fine, I guess. Oh, I was really hoping to top deck a Hamskay there. Let's get this guy down. I should have actually got into Leopold there. I didn't see him. He was tucked behind all that. That's a bit annoying. That would have been a better ride if I'd have gone into Leopold. Well, I've done that now, so... whoops. Okay, let's keep all that stuff in hand. Try and remember that there's a Leopold there ready for the next turn. I'm going to go in and swing that little Hamskay at that unit there, because again, he probably wants that. Then let's swing with the Vanguard. That can actually swing there because it can't hit the Vanguard anyway. But it can restand that Hamskay and give it some more power. Heal trigger's very nice, I'll take that. Let's put that on that column there. And a draw trigger, very nice. Put that one on that column there. So we've gotten some nice columns anyway. He's only on 1 damage. I'm going to have to start hitting him, unfortunately. He's going to attack me for days next turn. And he's probably just going to safely take all of these attacks. But I have to start hitting him. It's probably a mistake, technically. But I'm doing it. There's no point in damaging him at 1 for so long. Oh, okay, didn't take that. Personally, I'd have taken the counterblast so I could do the burst monk and stuff. Huh. He didn't guard enough? That's a weird choice. I don't know why he guarded like that. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe he meant to no guard. Hey Tony, you're right. We can have another go at trying an online fight if you want to do so. If you let me know on the Discord if you are in and around on a PM, and I will see if we can do such a thing. What's happening now? Is it his main phase already? Did he ride? He did. Okay. So this time he will definitely get multiple attacks going, so he'll probably use a Lady Battler and the Ghastly Nail. He'll have a fully locked front row. How much soul has he got? 3, so he can realistically do 2 skills. If he Soul Blasts his grade 3, then he cons himself out of the ability to do the restand. So I can always hope that he's not paying attention. Come on, Soul Blast the grade 3. Do it. You know you want to. You know you want to. I wanted a trigger there, really. I think he got this game. I don't know yet, to be honest, because he's going to have some multiple attacks. I've only got 3 perfect guards in hand. It's not a lot. Just got to remember that Leopold's there. Right. What's he doing? What is he doing? It seems to be taking a while. Surely he's going to do that skill. Yeah. Oh, he didn't Soul Blast the grade 3. Fail. Well, it's a fail for me anyway. 18, I'll just guard with Hammy. Hammy the Hamsker can guard that one. He will be drawing 2 cards. Ditch 1, draw 2. If he's clever, he'll call the Burst Monk, because obviously that can get him a restand on the Vanguard, and that would be the most deadly thing. I'm going to perf this. Let's just ditch that. See what he gets. If it's 2 more attacks coming and he doesn't get a crit, in fact a crit won't do anything anyway because he can't put it on the Vanguard, so I can safely take 1 of his extra attacks. And it'll be probably the bigger one that's actually got a booster that I do take. The one without the booster will be a nice easy guard. Yeah, it looks like I'm okay this turn. I'm okay for this turn. He will be drawing 2 cards here though, so he's going to go up to what, 6? Yeah. And his Burst Monk will bring him to 7 cards. If this is a grade 3... Oh no! That is the last thing I wanted to see. He did it. He pulled it off. Your PS4 version comes tomorrow. Amazing. That is super cool. Oh god. Oh. Right. Let's do... That's 1 to pass though, isn't it? Let's intercept and throw that down. That makes it 2 to pass. Then I can perfect guard one of the other attacks. His hand is quite big though. What set does the game go up to? It goes up to the Raging Tactics. That's where it peaks. So you'll be able to play up to and including Spike Brothers, Mega Colony and Tachikaze with their new updates. It doesn't include any of the Shin stuff, and it doesn't look like they're going to add any as DLC in the future. It looks like what you get is all that you're going to get, if that makes sense. So what you see is what you get. Nice. What's the other column going to be? About 43? 43 to my 22. Yeah, that will be a perfect guard situation there. And we're okay, we got through that turn. We got through it even though he did the Vanguard restand. Now I need Leopold to come through and get me a full field. I need him to double field me. This needs to happen now. I don't want triggers. Don't want triggers. Normal unit. Oh gosh, I don't really want to do that, but then I might need the boosters because he's a force number. Oh no, I'm going to just take the one and pop it on there. And we've got some more, so let's take that. I'm going to keep the trigger, so let's put that there. Okay, tank mouse, yes, we'll definitely tank mouse. And take back that other binoculars tiger. That binoculars tiger can go there. The panda can go there. So the only thing that doesn't hit is that column there, which I can throw this guy down, because it's this turn or nothing basically, so let's go for it. Leopold needs a trigger to hit, so let's go for the intercept. Hope for a front or something. A front trigger would be real nice. That would be real nice. That puts the pressure on. And I've got 2 counterblast and 2 binoculars tigers as well, so we might be able to retire some stuff, draw some extra cards. That's a card draw. We'll do the other binoculars tiger first in case it generates any power for us. Okay, let's retire his countercharger and put power there, there, and this is 31, let's make that bigger, 36. That didn't work though, but the power's not good for me. Let's attack with a 27k. You need to blow me nose, I ain't got a tissue. He has to guard all of this, so let's see, 27 plus 6, and then there's a 37. So let's have to throw down a heal for that one. What's he going to have to throw down for this one? Perfect guard. So it's going to leave him with 3 cards. Now if he hadn't got that restand off last time, then his hand would have been a little bit smaller than that. I might have got him that turn. You got a lucky one with that damage trigger there as well. Let's see what he does. No ride. Is he going to just empty his hand down, I wonder? That'll get a bind though, but if he does that bind, then he can't do the... Oh no, he can get a counter charge off that and a lock. I think that's what that is, or is that the one when it boosts? Yeah, that's his counter charge, so he's going to get that. He's only got 8 cards left in his deck, so if he's not careful, he could draw too much. If that does a soul charge, that gets him down to 7 cards in deck. If I can get through this turn, it might actually work out okay that I can just let him deck out. But I am only on 5, so I've got a perfect guard and 1 more shield in me. I think that might be it. Just by virtue of his extra attack, I think that's me dead. Yeah. He's definitely calling a unit down. So the front row is going to get massive. Well, let's guard one of these. I won't be able to guard his other two. I wish Leopold had an alternative art. Yeah, that would have been cool. Draw trigger. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, that puts him to how many in deck? 3. Heal trigger puts him down to 3 in deck. He's going to draw 2 when he unlocks 2. If he draws the 2 anyway. Is he going to unlock them? Tough call, because he goes down to 1 card. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. 1 card in deck. I'd be able to deck him out if I could just survive. That's really frustrating. Well, we can guard this one. But now I've got no cards in hand, so I need a heal. Need a heal. Can we do it? Can I get a heal trigger? I need you, internet people, to get me a heal for this 70k attack. Wrong trigger. Damn. Okay. That was a good game though. That was really close. If I'd have got a heal there, that would have been really nice. Very cool, very cool. I still got 860 points even though I lost, so that's pretty nice. My ranking's gone down back to 1,000, so that's a little unfortunate. I'll be back in a second. I just need to find a tissue. I'll be just a few seconds. Okay, I'm back. That would have been a nice one to get a heal on. It probably would have been a final turn situation when I went into the next turn there, because I could basically just pass the turn and he'd lose. It was a good match though. I enjoyed that one. It was a good match. Let's see who we get now. We're against Roku. Or Locke. Roku. Okay, we're rocks. Going first. Interesting. If I can get a grade 2 Hamskay, or another grade 1 so I don't have to ride that Hamskay. Okay. What I might do then is ride the Tank Mouse. Call the Hamskay to the rear guard, which will seek out my grade 2 Hamskay. So I can ride it, and then the next turn I will be able to go in with the grade 3 Hamskay. So this will actually work out okay. We get the Hamskay ride chain off. We're against Neo Nectar this time. Little bit of Neo Nectar. Does it have My Glorious Justice? Yes. It goes up to the Raging Tactics, so it basically ends at the end of the reboot until the Shin series. So it goes up to and including that Raging Tactics set. So you can build the Bull Spike version of Spike Brothers, you can do Lukier, you can do Mordred Phantom. So it's really open as to what you build. I actually do have a very janky early Mordred Phantom build in the game, so it's not quite playable yet, because there's only one Mordred in there. But it's pretty cool anyway. Oh, that's a Leopold. Unfortunate. Okay. I'm going to ride the grade 2 Hamskay. Because force numbers, I'm going to call a big booster there. And I'm going to just do that this turn. That's pretty nice. This game is very Moorish. It's one of those games that once you start playing it, you don't really want to stop. You just keep on keeping on. How do you do a different character? What you do for online fight, in the main menu, go into the fighter's note, and you'll be able to change your online playmat, your character, your nickname and all that sort of business. And that's all in the Fighter's Notes section of the main menu, so not in the story mode menu. You have to go all the way out to the main menu for that. You can actually see it, if you want to see it in action, if you check out today's regular video that just went up about the language barrier, I do show you how to do that in that particular video. Found it hard where you can't reset after opening a box of packs. Yeah, it looks like it's auto-saving at every opportunity in this game, unfortunately. I should probably look at what's happening here. I healed, did I? Okay. It's not too bad. So yeah, here we are. Let's go into Hamskay Jesus. Activate the skill. I'm going to discard. It's not ideal. Oh, I don't know. Let's discard that. I don't really want to, but... Okay, and then we search out a grade 2 and a grade 1 Hamskay. Call those to the rear guard. And they will both be 12k attackers. Which, while he's not on force yet, is fine. So, let's have a little poke with that one first. Building Kagero and Royal Paladin, awesome. Oh, I didn't want him to do that. Did not want that to happen. Okay, well, my Vanguard can hit, and if I get any triggers, then the others can hit. It's not really worth attacking the plant tokens, but I'll do it if it's the only target. He's made that 2 to pass. And we got none to pass. So I've just got a couple of pokes that can only attack the rear guard basically now. That early damage trigger there really helped him. Let's just end that battle. No point in attacking. Do I do that skill? Why not? Let's see if there is another grade 2 in the deck still. There might be. Yes. Worst case scenario, it's an extra 5k shield in hand or per fodder. So... I will actually get and build another deck soon. Once we've got a bit more prize money, we'll go in and we'll get some more BT06. See if we can get some stuff for both the Lukier deck and the Shadow Paladin deck. Should be okay for this turn. He's gone for Force 2. That's interesting. So I probably will PG that column because that's going to get plus 10. That's going to be pretty beefy. Some beefy boys. If he pokes with a non-crit column first that isn't the Vanguard, if he puts one in front of that Corolla Dragon, I'd be tempted to take that just to put me to 2 damage, so if he gets a heal trigger on the drive check it doesn't work. Is he going to sack that? He can't. I don't think he can sack those with the tomato twice, can he? But like I say, if I can go to 2 damage before he drive checks, even if he drive checks a couple of heals, that means they don't go off, which is at least something. I don't really want him going down to 0. Next, I'm going to make one with Bermuda. Oh, you're doing Bermuda and then Genesis. I haven't actually been against anyone with Bermuda yet. I'm liking the variety of clans that I've been against. I've been against Spike Brothers, Gold Paladin. I think I went against Mirakumo one time. Yeah, everyone seems to be using nice varied decks, which is cool. Be nice to see some Genesis decks around. That's interesting. Called the Maiden of Trailing Rose behind the Vanguard. I'm guessing he's going to call a plant token over the top. Yes, he did. He did that basically to pump up that Corolla Dragon. So he's got all the shenanigans going here. He's got some big numbers coming along. Going for it. He's really pumped that dragon up. It's quite impressive, actually. If he attacks with that column first. No. Okay. Let's 2 to pass the Vanguard just for the fun. Let's try not to take too many hits this turn if we can. There's a heal. Darn. That's why I was hoping he'd go with the Corolla Dragon first. Because that way that wouldn't have happened. Happy we don't have G units anymore. Same. Didn't like the stride mechanics. Just made it bloated and complicated for me. So I didn't really... I never got on with it. Do I take... No, I'll guard that one. Let's just ditch that grade 2 Hamskay there. That's fine. He's on no damage. What an absolute slag. So we'll ride into Leopold next turn. I'm assuming I'm playing against someone who's not watching the stream. But yeah, people are using all sorts of decks. It's not like... I don't know whether it's just that no one's finished making their decks yet, but it doesn't seem to be too stagnant. There was a bit of a concern that everyone was just going to go in and use Melody straight away. But it doesn't seem that that's the case at all. It does seem nice and varied. I guess people just build the clan that they like. Which, that's how it should be really, isn't it? It'd be nice if all the clans were a little bit more even in terms of quality. But I don't think you can moan too much. As long as people are enjoying the game with the clans they love, then I'm sure that's a success. That's pretty decent. I'll take that. Double Superior Call is always nice. Stamp Seotta could make an 18k column on that. Well, it's not 18k, is it? 'Cause it's Excel 2, but 13k. That's okay, and it still leaves me with a decent hand. Might as well swing with the Vanguard first, because I haven't got any binoculars to swing with. Front triggers would be awesome. No triggers. If he damage triggers now, I'll cry. Okay. This is fine. What's a small column? A 13 can just pop at the tomato. And he's intercepted that one. Okay. Let's do the 14 at the tomato as well. There's no real point in doing that because Cecilia's got a superior call anyway. But it's there, right? I'm sure at some point there will be more Melody decks and it'll go that way when people just want to win for the ranked matches. But hopefully for the free fights at least, people start using more varied builds. Plus, I guess the advantage of the fact that it is still hard to build a deck. You do have to work a little bit hard to get hold of the cards you do want. That's a shame. He's only on 2 damage. That can't hit, so the game is easier to get for people outside Japan. More people can play. Yeah, it's nice and easy to play, especially compared to the 3DS ones, which were a case of either home brewing your hardware or importing a Japanese DS like we did. That's a foily Cecilia. I do like the way the music changes when they write those. That's pretty awesome. When I look to the right, that's me looking at the chat. You're having fun, you're not like the others. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with using Melody. I mean, sure. Go for it. Just don't make people cry too much. So what's he going to call? I'm going to call the front row, and the front row gets +10, so that's pretty mean. Duplicating up the plant tokens as well, so that's going to buff the Corolla Dragon up. That's the promo card. Pretty much no one's got that in English because it was really expensive. Why was the 3DS region locked? Because Nintendo was stupid. Or they were stupid. Like, a handheld should never be region locked because you're going to obviously take it overseas with you when you go on holiday or whatever. Or you might have a family member who goes overseas and decides to bring you a present back. Like, why would you region lock a console where people are clearly going to have games from all over the world? It didn't make any sense that they region locked that. Which is why it's good that the Switch isn't region locked. It just works, and that's great. You watch, I'll get a Georgia again now. Okay, I lied, but crit's okay. It's power. How big are these other attacks? That one is a 10k guard, so that's not too bad. Let's just throw Hamskate in the ring. The other one looks like 37. So if I intercept with him and activate his skill, that'll match it. And then I can just intercept with a Hamskate as well. So that's a nice easy guard. You think? Do I think it would be better if it had stride? No, because I don't like stride, but that's me. I'm quite glad it's just got the standard pool of cards and that kind of more limited game. What's the word? Just the more limited pool of cards, really. It's more suited to me and the way I like the game. It's easier to play, it's simple. I think stride was always too complicated myself, but I know lots of people do like stride, so I wouldn't begrudge them, but be nice if they had maybe premium as an extra mode, but because the card pool is so huge, we might not have got this game for another year if they had to like work out all the interactions and stuff, so I don't think it was ever really on the cards. Ha! On the cards. See, it's a pun. Oh, he was on 23. I didn't see he got a damage trigger. I wasn't paying attention. That's a little bit annoying. I should have been looking. Is there going to be an English version for Nintendo Switch? No, not going to happen. Not going to happen. Never going to happen. Those can't hit, so I'll end that turn there. There is enough English. If you look at our video that we put up today, there is quite a lot of English in the game anyway. Like, most of the menus are in English. And if you know what the cards do, if you've been playing the game for any length of time since the reboot, you should know what most of the cards do, probably. Although the anime hasn't exactly done a great job of that. But yeah, I would be prepared to say that there's no chance that we'll ever see this in English. Just based off the last 3 games not getting localized and the cancellation of Cardfight Online as well. It's they don't seem to have a lot of love for the English game. Future booster update from DLC? No. I think they've said that's not going to happen. Right. Has he got front crits on everything except the Vanguard? Let's see. Do we guard this one? Because it's an easier guard than both of those. I do have a PG though. Let's take this. That'll be fine. Did you get any triggers? I wasn't looking. No, that's fine. I could actually take one of these for 2 hits. Wouldn't be a big deal. I might just conserve the hand. What's happening? I got a crit, did I? Okay. That's fine. Come at me, Steve. Eddie's going to be working on his beast deities. You're going to build beast deities on this game as well, then? That doesn't super surprise me. Let's just... yeah, call that. It's fine. I haven't really got any way to make big columns, so I'm kind of relying on triggers a little bit. But we'll see. Hopefully he doesn't get any damage triggers, because that would be really annoying. It's not been my game for cards, really. Should have just do an abridged series. I don't think I'd be very good at writing that. Good, at least that's not a thingy. Right. Let's attack with this and see if we can get a bit of power boost off him. That would be nice. And Tank Mouse, that card that we ditched, whatever that was, off screen. Silver Wolf, that's another 10k shield in hand. Need you to not get a damage trigger if you can help it. I've only got 5 cards left in the deck. A Sister Cat DLC. Yeah, I was disappointed there were no Sister Cat sleeves. That should have been a thing. I suppose they could always add new stuff. I mean, the title screen, it does say version 1.0.1, so it's not like they're not going to update the game. And although I've said they're not going to put the Shin stuff in, you know, far be it from me to say what Bushy Road's going to do or not, because they're not always very predictable, actually. Crit. Let's put that all on that one. They've got 9 cards in hand. They have to guard everything here, whether they want to or not. So let's go in with this. Counterblast again. That was another card draw. So I've got 1 card in deck, so I will lose next turn if I don't beat him here. somehow I need to have enough attacks that he can't guard with 8 cards in hand. So I think he's won. Let's just say he's won. Because I'd be amazed if he couldn't guard these next 3 attacks out of 7 full cards in hand. Unless he's got a handful of grade 3s. Yeah, this is going to be easy for him. And then he'll just end turn and win. Bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. If you want a sister cat, you could always do a little cutout of a sister cat and stick it onto your Switch screen. Just like blue tack it on there. Then you could have a sister cat. Dang. I drew too many cards that... Well, yeah. I've just got too much in hand. And my attacks are all a bit too small to really force anything out there, so... He could literally end the turn and win. I'm going to deck out the very second my next turn starts, even if I guard everything. Maybe I should have gone Axel 1. Maybe. I mean, I literally am going to deck out, so I might as well just no-guard it now. Yeah. I'm 99% sure I could have guarded everything that turn, but there's literally no point when I'm going to deck out. Rip. Can I get an F? Did we get any points? 980, that's not too bad. We've got 10,000 VP. And my rating's actually gone down. That's a little annoying. Yeah, I usually pick Axel 1 to be honest, but if the game's going like I haven't got a lot of stuff in hand to cool down or to ditch for Leopold, not Leopold, Hamske, then I'll usually go in and use Axel 2. It's not very often that I do deck out, but I have come close quite a lot. I think it's time to buy some Shadow Paladini packs, although I want the Lukier stuff as well, so we're going to go specifically for this set. Let's buy that entire box and see what we get. Lukiers or Mordred Phantoms would all be welcome. That's a Nightmare doll. Nothing in that one. There's a Lillian. That's the first one of those we've managed to pull. That's good for the Silverthorn deck. There's a Miracle Pop Ava, the little mini brake ride. It's good, but it's not necessarily for the Silverthorn build. There's some dude for Murakumo. Don't know what it does. I keep pulling that card. He keeps turning up. Oh, there's the Dark Irregulars VR. Pretty neat. Again, I don't really know what that one does. I'm not super familiar with the newer cards. That's good for the Silverthorn build. We'll take that. Hopefully we'll get quite a bit of CP out of these packs as well, so we can craft some stuff we need. There's another Lillian, that's excellent. really want to get more Lukier if we can. That's Mirukume. Nothing in that one. There's another one of those guys. Can we get a Lukier? No, but we got an extra foily version of that. That's fine. 150, 60, 60, 60, 60, 30, 20. We got a bit of VP there. Let's buy some more from that box. Let's fill this box as well. Nice to see the AI isn't complete trash. Yeah, I mean, part of the thing about standard is when the decks work well, they work well regardless of who's playing them. It's kind of hard to be bad with a lot of the decks because they're so consistent. So I guess that's part of it. That's one of those Doody McBreaths. Come on, Mordred or Lukier, either's fine. Lukier preferred. Nothing in that one. That's a weasel. That's some Dark Irregulars thing, I think. There's a Mordred, that's good. I'll take that. There's the 4th Lillian, so there's a playset of Lillian now. Took a while to find any, and now we've got 4. No complaints there from me. There's another Breathing Dragon. Not sure quite what he does. But I know it's a Silver Thorn, so you want it, basically. Can we get another Lukier? Come on. There's a 3rd Mordred Phantom. That's super cool. I'm totally down with that. And that's it for those packs as well. So we got a little bit of CP there. Bit more there. Okay. And we can afford one more pack. This is the Lukier pack. I lied. But that's okay as well, there's some more CP. So, let's jump into the deck editor. Let's have a look at this one first. So, we did actually get the extra blinky version of the starter, so let's put that in for a start. Take those out and replace those with the foily versions of that crit, because we've got a full playset of those. Do we have any more foily ones? No. We're definitely going to need 2 more Hades. Is it Hades Hypnotist or is it Nightmare something? I don't know what his name is. Let's craft 2 of these. And then I think with the other CP, we can definitely afford another Lukier, which we will definitely want to do. So if we just nip over to the back end here. I've got 2 Lukier at the moment, so if I jump into there and craft a 3rd one, that is more than welcome in the deck. And then obviously that card there will become a Lukier as well in time, so we want to pop Lillian in now that we've got a playset of Lillian. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can take out the stuff that's not Silverthorn. So I'll get rid of that. Take those 3 out. That puts us to base. Romy, where's Romy? Romy. Huh. Oh, she's a grade 1, isn't she? That's why. Okay, we must have got more Romys by now. Yeah, there's a full playset. So if we do that and that, then I can take out those 2 Midnight Bunny. Let's pop 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 of those. We want one more Irina if we can get it. At the moment, that's the only non-Silverthorn. Ah, I've put too many in there. Can I afford another one? Yes. So let's do that. That gives us the playset of those. How much is an arena? 500. So I need to save up a little bit more CP to get that last one of those. So I need one more of those. I need one more Lukier. Dancing Knife Dancer can stick around, I think. And then that's going to come out as well. But that's looking a bit more done. Let's jump into the Shadow Paladin deck a second. And throw in those extra Mordreds. And let's just take those 2 things out there. Was that the only thing I pulled of note? Mordred Phantoms. I didn't get any more grade 2 Masquerade, did I? No, I've only got the 1. So this deck's super janky at the moment. It needs a lot of needs a lot more love than the Silverthorn one does. I haven't got any Maka yet, or I was going to say Hoel and Kahedin, but that's Gold Paladin now. I'm thinking of the old Diablo deck. They used to run those. Okay, well, there's Mordreds in there, so Mordred and Blaster Darks basically makes that deck work, and then the Masquerades just help. So, okay, shall we test that Silverthorn deck out and see how we get on? Let's go into a free online fight if we can. One that isn't ranked. I don't feel confident enough with that deck for ranked yet. But let's go to World Fight. Just have a little check on the Discord, see if anyone's messaged. No, they haven't. Okay. Let's choose Lukier. And go for a free fight and see if anyone's on. Oh, we're against a Nauki user. Don't know whether he's going to use Nubatama or not. Let's go for that. Okay, he's going first. 2 back. That's fine. We've got the Irina as the first ride, which is good. I'm not sure exactly what that card does. Lena did explain it to me, but I've forgotten. Oh, we're getting Spike Brothers. Good morning, Roxas of Malice. That sounds like a Kingdom Hearts thing. Okay, he's had to ditch a couple of grade 3s for that G assist. It's a little bit harsh. It was a Bull Spike and a Seafried, was it? Indicates he's obviously got another one in hand, grade 3 anyway, so... Let's ride Irina. She doesn't do anything on ride particularly, but when you ride over the top of her, she's really good. Let's do that. I think this guy lets you Soul Charge 1 and maybe call it to rear guard, but that might only be if it's on the Vanguard, I don't know. Right, let's just go in. It's fine. AI doesn't add Guardians after Red Dive retires a Guardian. That's that Kagero double rare, right? Shingo, not Naoki, right? Yeah, you know what I mean, Shingo. Did I say Naoki? You know what I mean. If things aren't written down in a language I can read, then I don't read them. It's fine. It's the guy who goes Nanodes, which is close enough. And he's gone into that guy. I always forget what that one's called. Spike Bouncer, by the looks of it. And he's called a Bull Spike. Which is interesting. Thought that could only call things equal to your Vanguard's grade, or was it cards? It's cards equal to the number of your Vanguard's grade, so he looked at the top 2. Kagure double there. Cool. That thing will be able to look at cards and call another thing from the top, so he's getting a good field early. 8k. Kind of hoping he swings at my rear guard now. I'll guard that one, and I'll take the other two. Beat Rekka with Waterfall and Red Dive. She was doing 1 to pass. Yeah, she probably didn't have the hand to deal with it then. No guard or this. I don't know what that booster is. No idea. Yeah, it sounds like she wouldn't have had the shield for it. Breathing Dragon. It'd be nice if I could top deck a Lillian. That would be an ideal sort of thing, but no Gado des. No Gado Nano des. Dorian. There's another Lillian, that's okay. Let's go into that then. Activate Arena skill to Assault Charge cards. There are 2 Silverthorns, which means I will get to draw a card out of it. Cool. Let's have her and activate her skill. And we'll put that into the soul. Let's call that one as well. Romy... No. Okay. Trigger to hit regardless, so... Crit. I'll put the crit on there and the power there so it kills that rear guard, and he then has to decide whether he wants to guard a 16k or not. He's actually not at grade 3, he's at grade 2, but there was a grade 3 rear guard from the superior call. Yeah, I thought you might guard that one. So you got 3 in hand. So 4 in hand. It's gone into Bull Spike. I think Bull Spike needs your opponent to be on grade 3 to do its thing, does it? Or does it just work? Not sure. Either way, we'll see. I'd very much like to top deck a Lukier. That would be Luki Yay. He's doing a lot of stuff. I don't know what he's doing. That's big. Let's no guard that one. Power to Bracky. Okay, that's 2 damage, putting me to 4 damage. No, there's a Lukier. Needed that. Dancing Knife Dance, so that's the one off. I wonder what that does. He's drawn a card, has he? Okay. Oh, he's moved it. Okay. Interesting. Let's no guard that one then. I didn't realise Bull Spike could do its thing so quickly. Wow. That's quite brutal, actually. That's really quite mean. Okay. Yeah, they do. They cover up the damage weirdly, don't they? I really want a Lukier. Without it, I'm not doing much. Dorian's okay, but she's just gonna like basically put my rear guards back into the soul, draw cards. Oh no. I mean, it's a ride, but it's not ideal. Gonna go for XL2. Oh no. That's gonna be one draw, basically. This has not gone well. This has not gone well. I've lost this game. I needed Lukier earlier. Even if the one turns up here, it's too late now. Yeah, that can't hit. Rear guards can't hit. That's a duff turn. That was bad. You can pause during online fights. It doesn't pause it so much, it still runs the counter down. It just means you can kind of look at what the cards are. But oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh well, I've done that. I've drawn a card. Okay. I wasn't looking at what was going on the screen at the time then. New spike is strong AF. It is strong AF. Yeah. It's a little bit rough. Is it a Soul Blast to do the thing? Soul Blast 1 to move the force, isn't it? So he's only got 1 in Soul. But then I can't take any hits. So if I can't top deck a Lukier and I can't survive this turn, I need to do both of those things. I literally need to do both of those things. How much is that for? That much. Okay, we'll guard that one. Okay. How much is this going to be? 35 to my thingy. So let's guard with that and that. Link's Awakening's out tomorrow. Cool. Is anyone else going to get Link's Awakening? We haven't got it on order yet, but I might end up getting it in the end somehow. I don't know how. I've got no idea how I would actually go around affording it, but I'll see if I can find a way. I'm going to just throw down those. That's 2 to pass and hope for the best. Oh, can you pause offline fights? Well, I mean, there's no timer on offline, sorry, so you can kind of just look up cards all you want. Yeah, you'll be fine. No timers on offline. Top deck Lukier. Okay, sure. Too little too late now, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I can't even hit the Vanguard. Oh no, this game sucks. I hate Link and Zelda games. Oh, that's a shame. Link's Awakening, I had it on the original Game Boy when I was a kid. I used to like it a lot at the time. I don't think it's worth, like, I don't think it's a $60 kind of game. Like, I know that it's a full price thing on the Switch. It just feels a little bit like it's quite a short game, and it doesn't feel like they've done a lot to make it a deeper experience. So I think it'll be over very quickly and get quite dull. if I'm honest. I don't think it's going to give you that kind of value for money that you'd want. Yeah, I'm dead here because I've just not got Lukier out. Rip. I just noticed the the Vanguard circles are a different colour. You don't have to set that, that automatically changes depending on what deck you're using by the looks of it. Unless that's based off your avatar. It might be though, because I'm using the Angel Feather Girl, that's why I've got those colour things. But I only just noticed that. Yeah, he's kicking my ass. This has not gone well. Has not gone well. What's happening? Because he's still doing stuff. Okay. On the Switch, there's no restriction. No, I'm playing this on a UK account on the Switch right now. So it's fine, basically. PS4 does seem that you have to have a Japanese PS4 account installed on the system. Rude. This didn't go well. I'm glad I didn't go on a ranked fight with this deck. Although there's a lucky heal. I mean, I'll take that. I shouldn't have soul charged that Lukier. If I'd somehow managed to survive, I'll wish that I hadn't done that. If he couldn't move his force markers over, I'd have probably been okay. But because he can do that... Yeah, I need another heal. Yeah, no. I mean, I tried, but that didn't work. Didn't work. No! Stuck on the wrong grade 3, unfortunately. It's a bit unfortunate. Bit unfortunate. What I'll do is I'm going to be back in a second. I just need the loot, so I'm going to pop off, go to the loot, come back, and we'll have another go with this. Yo, 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 we are back. We are back. Does this card have some kind of crafting system? Yes. Basically, when you buy packs and you get cards beyond the 4th one of any given card, it gets converted, as Tony says there, into points that you can use to craft cards you still need. He kind of got there before me. Okay. Maybe what we need You know, if we want some luck with Lukier, I think we need to go into the fighter's note here. I think we need to switch over to where is she? There we go. Switch over to Asuka. Still haven't got any more play mats yet. Maybe that's what we're missing. Maybe we need to play as Asuka in order to do well with her deck. Let's do another free fight and see if we can get into a match. Oh, okay, actually, let's see if... are you free now, Tony? Let's drag that over to there so I can chat at the same time as doing things. Might have luck against you. Yeah, okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's do a friend fight. We'll try just 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 5. And let's see if I do that. Let's see if it works today. If we get into a game, no looking at my screen. Yeah, it works. Okay, looks like we're up against Melody and we're up against Tony, so... Tony, no peeking. No peeking. Hamskate Jesus protect. Okay, you're not watching on the stream. Okay, that's fine. Let's see how this goes. The first online friend fight. See how we get on. We've got Lukier this time, that's good. Soul charge to heal. Typical, eh? That's 2 perfs straight to the bottom of the deck, unfortunately. Okay. Sure. I'll let that comment through. It just says lol, that doesn't mean anything. I don't have a grade 2. I'm not very experienced at playing against Melody, so I'm not going to do very well here. Do you guard early against Melody? I don't know. Let's do it, but only... oh, no, because it's still 1 to pass. No. I don't trust you. I need to get to grade 2. Okay, it was fine anyway. Kai is a pushover at this point. Top deck of grade 2. Let's do it. Oh, G assist. That's the hand. Lillian, that'll do. And we'll have to discard that and... oh, I don't really want to lose stuff, but I'll do it. What does that do? Cost, pay the cost. What's that? Discard a card from hand. Let's not, then... yeah. Does Lillian only work when she's played on... oh, she's a counterblast, okay. Go to high damage early. Oh, I didn't know that. This will probably call a grade 3, because it usually does. Oh no, it's all charged, okay. Dorian. Okay, in this case I'm going to ride that, and I'm actually going to call all of these silver thorns down. I'm kind of learning this deck as we go, so bear with me if I'm bad with this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4 rear guards. That should be okay, right? Although that would let me do a soul charge, so let's activate her skill. Let's put that one in. Put those to the bottom. Okay. To 20. 2 to pass. Lena won't be happy if you're bad with silver thorns. This is true. But she might not be watching because she's at work, so she's supposed to not be watching. But if she is watching, I'm watching. All of those go into the soul, I'll draw 2, and then I should be able to call that Lugier back to hand as well. So, okay. Unfortunately, that's a lot of grade 3s. Oh, she's cute. What's happening? Force 2's happening. Okay. And now Melody gets mean, basically. Fine, we'll send her a message now to evaluate your performance. Oh no, don't get her watching me. Oh no. She's probably watching. This could be bad. Could be bad. That's pretty bad. I hope that doesn't go on the Force 2 column. Whoops. Okay. Hey. Hey, Femi. Oh, Lena is watching it and she's not sure how she feels about it. Okay. Get back to work. Oof. That's annoying. Take it. Means I can do Lukier twice anyway. I'm not going to do it twice in one turn, obviously, but... need to work out how to actually activate the Lukier skill, because I've not done it yet, so... that needs a 5k guard, so we'll just do that. What does that do? I don't know. Let's do it, whatever. Sure, that looked like it had a nice defensive thing. Okay. Let's see how we get on. We're doing this thing. Lukier. Okay. Well. Oh, discard a card from hand. Let's just discard that one. Okay. So, wow. Let's take... obviously we want that. We want one of those and two of those. Let's take that. We want to have 4 of different names still in the soul. So... that's a grid 1, 1, 1, 1, so that's a back row, 2, 2 and 3. That looks like a full field, I think, so... oh, I'm missing 1, am I? Yeah, that's fine. I could have put 1 more down, but I'll probably put that... let's put that other Lukier down, because that can come back to hand anyway. Sure. Sure. Nice. Let's put that on there. Is that a melody? Yeah. Ah, screw it. I don't really know what the best tactic against melody is. No timeout on friend matches. Yeah, you're right. That's interesting, isn't it? I guess because you know each other, it's not quite such a rushed thing. Let's just go for the 20. Although that skill does activate, so she should get the plus 10, yeah. 30k. They're both 30s now. I feel like there's not a lot of point in attacking the rearguard because it's so easy for Bermudas to fill the rearguard back. Okay, then we'll activate Dorian's skill to bring all of that stuff back into the soul. Draw a bunch of cards and then get the Lukier back from the soul as well. Okay. 1 PG in hand. And I'm on 2 damage. We might be able to do this. We might be able to do it. How long is the story? Are there a lot of fights? I don't know, to be honest. I'm assuming there's quite a lot to it. Because it starts a lot of these decks off very incomplete, and I should imagine as you get to the end game as well, all the decks are a little bit more deadly. Deadly decks of death. Let's see what happens. Heal trigger. Yeah, Tony probably needed that one. You're at 7 soul with Kagero at the moment. Is that a lot in Kagero? I guess it is. You tend to use a lot of soul for stuff like Bar and Berserk Dragon, don't you? Did she get a crit? I wasn't watching again. Nice. Okay, it's just 1 damage. That's okay. And that's 2 damage, so we'll take that. Lillian, that's fine. I've only got 14 cards left in the deck. I need to close it down. Let's PG that. And we'll ditch. Sure. What does the more expensive version of the game contain? When you get that extra little DLC pack, basically what it does is it gives you 1 of each of 4 main cards for each clan. Honestly, it's not necessarily worth the money. It's okay, but it's not great. 3 back row and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 front row slots. Okay, so I want 3 grade 1s. So I'll take a Romy, a Breathing Dragon, and another Romy. Then I want 5 for the front row, so we'll take a Lukier, a Lillian, take one of those, take another Lillian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was that? Okay, so I think they're all different names if I do that. So, Romy, that. Think that's okay. And then the front row gets plus 10. There's it plus 3. I could activate those as well. Do a bit of deck thinning. Let's call that one down. I didn't call a Dorian though down, did I? Although I don't want to draw now anyway, so drawing would be actually a bad move at this point. So do I call that Lukier down because it'll get the plus 10? Although they get plus 10, that's plus 10. That's probably better there. And then I could do that for a little bit more deck thinning. Just increase the chances of triggers, really. Just put that and that into the soul. And then that can go to the deck, so... And then we'll call that there. Okay. think that's as much as I can deck thin. So there's a PG. Should have called Dragon behind a rear guard to get another attack off. Did I call it behind a Vanguard? I didn't know what the Dragon really did. I think this might be okay, to be honest. He hasn't got a lot in hand. Can he intercept with those grade 3s? I've actually got dragons behind all of those anyway, so let's swing with the crit first, just to be annoying. Silverthorns churn out a lot of big attacks. It's okay, James. You gotta be a backseat player sometimes. I think we might have it. The grade 3s can intercept. Okay, might need to. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to do it? Well, it depends what those two cards in hand are, I guess. But this is a 30k. That's going to need a heal trigger to guard. Oh, it's a PG. Comes down to whether there's a heal trigger then for this next attack. Oof. Yeah. This is not going to be fun to play against, is it? Guess what? Oh, dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Oh no, so that doesn't even need to hit to do its thing. Oh. Filth. This is filth. Oh, that deck is absolute filth. And that was me not really knowing what I'm doing as well. That was me guessing a lot of the effects, so... Wow, that was a good fight. Well... Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun one. I'm not looking forward to playing against Silverthorn. The power creep is blooming stupid. That power creep, yo. Do we have to press something? It's not letting me finish. Blimey. That was a game and a half. That was a game and a half. Youch. I can't even. I mean, what can you say about that? Yeah, good fight. Good fight. Do you have to press a button to get out of this? Because I'm pressing everything right now and it's just sort of sitting on the windscreen. I don't know if Tony has to press something here to finish the fight off. Oh, here we go. Here we go. VP get 1410. So we're up to 2000 VP. So you forgot to press A. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to come out of there now. I'm going to buy some more packs. But thanks for the amazing fight. That was super cool. And Luki 8 is dirty, so Lena, you've got a good deck there. You've got a good deck. I'm sure you're going to enjoy that one very much indeed. I'm going to buy some packs. Let's buy some more from that set there. Is Tachikaze in the game? Yes, it does go up to and including the Raging Tactics, so you can build your new Tachikaze out of this game. Yay, we've got another VR Masquerade. Good stuff. And a 4th Mordred Phantom now. Cool, so we don't have to craft one. Ooh. Okay. That's a spare grade 1 Masquerade. I already had a playset of that one. Yeah, Lena's deck is going to be nasty. I think that's probably why she wants to go to the sneak peek on Sunday. Even though she's still trying to build a Tsukiyomi deck, technically. Nice, so I've got 400 CP there. 90 because I got a few of those. Okay, cool. I've got 270 VP, which isn't enough to do anything with. So... New Tachis, whoop whoop. One pack costs 300 unless you go for the clan packs, which cost 400 because those are entirely one clan per pack. Let's just nip into the Pale Moon a second. Did I need one more Lukier? Yeah. Can we afford to craft one yet? We're so close to crafting one, so I'm not going to use any CP. I'm going to save my CP so I can craft that final Lukier. Let's throw that 4th Mordred Phantom in and take out that Gus Blaster for now. I don't know what to do about the Dark Dictator. Do I swap him for Phantom Blaster? Do I go after Phantom Blaster Dragon next? I still haven't pulled any of that, the little Dragonic Waterfall thing. Somehow, even though it's only a triple, I've managed to pull 4 of them and none of them. I'm not entirely sure how that's happened. That's a bit weird. Oh, that's a super shiny one. Let's take that card out because that doesn't do anything. I don't even know what this guy does. No idea. It's a very janky Shadow Paladin build as it is now. Could do with more of those, I guess. I might drop that one out and throw in the 10k vanilla just as a one-off. It's super janky as a deck, but we've only got one in the main as well still. Swordbreaker would be a good pull. I guess I want to buy the Shadow Paladin General Pack to try and pull things like the main, Swordbreaker, and whatever else I haven't got. I haven't got any of those yet. Or is that a different rarity of that? Yeah. I wonder what that one is, rarity-wise. Maybe it's a trial deck or something. No, it wouldn't be, would it? Don't know, maybe that's a different set entirely. Let's save that then. So, how to play the game in English? There is no English option for the game. However, it does have quite a lot of English in it, as you can see. This is running in Japanese, but all the options for the main menu, as you can see there, have plenty of English in them. So the language barrier isn't much of an issue. I have already uploaded a video today about the language barrier, so if you wanted to go in and look through today's video, that will go through all the different options and stuff and show you how much English is in the game. So that's pretty sweet. Okay. Is anyone else online at the moment who wants a game? Or shall I do another online fight? Let's go on a quick matchup first. Let's see. On a world fight. Let's do another... Let's try the Shadow Paladin deck out in a free match. Oh, Andreas, I'll play Andreas. Let me come out of there. Let's go to friend matching. Let me jump over to Discord a second. Message. I'm going to message you on Discord with the 6-digit code, although you can probably see it on screen. 766566. Let's say that. So yeah, 766566. If you see that code and you want to come in and play against me, I'll be using this Shadow Paladin deck, which I don't know how to use, so... I've put that code in Discord in a PM to you in case you missed it. You get different characters from the story. Yeah, you unlock avatars for the online mode as you play, I think, unless it already gives you a bunch when you start. I seem to have a lot of them for characters I haven't actually played against. And I think in the post game for the main story, that's when you can play as different characters actually on story mode as well. So let's see if we can get a game going. If Andreas can join us or not. It worked quite well with Tony just then, so it seems that whatever early niggles were there yesterday that meant friend fight wasn't working, today it seems to be better. How do you craft? I will be doing a full-on deck video, how to build a deck, coming to the channel soon, but basically when you're in the deck builder, you press X on one of the cards you've already pulled, and then you can use your CP that you earn to just create new versions of the cards. Are you using the new guy or do you create your own? You have to use the new main character. He's Izuru. You have to use him for the main story. PS4 version comes out today. Do you know how to get it on PS4? I'm not familiar with the PS4 and the whole kind of buying stuff from foreign stores on the PS4. Check out Different Fights YouTube channel. He might have a guide on how to do that. Failing that, all I can suggest is try the physical version, but even then I'm not sure if that'll work without having a Japanese account set up on PS4. PlayStation can be a bit funny about stuff. I think we typed our password wrong yesterday, maybe. Although I'm not getting Andreas in right now, so... whether he is in a game there or not. Mirukumo deck, please. This isn't finding anything. Okay, try it the other way. You message me a number over Discord and I will... we can try that. Oh. We do have a Discord, yes. Let me find the link to our Discord. Draw the trigger, invite, copy Discord link. Control V. There we go. That's the link to Discord in the comments there. So maybe your internet connection. I suppose it could be, couldn't it? But doobie. Okay, let's try this again. So let's try it. See if we can match up. Network. I'm guessing that's network error. Now it seems to do that when you've tried to match up and something's not quite right. So let's try that one more time. I've gone to the wrong option now. Well fight. Choose the deck. Friend matching. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For some reason it's not working. Try one more time. If this doesn't work, then I'll go and just do a random fight. It's well worth buying EX if you haven't already got it. If you look in the description, there's a link to Play Asia. That's an affiliate link, so you'll be helping us out a lot if you do buy Vanguard EX through that. You can absolutely do it via the eShop and get yourself some yen cards, or you can buy the physical version, which comes with a promo card of Exculpate the Blaster, sort of like an Origin Arts version, which is really nice. That comes in the box. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be connecting. Just give it another minute or so and then we'll jump back to Thingy-mabob. Are you able to play against a friend on Switch? Someone commented on the actual video. Yes. Although I probably can't reply. Okay. Well, this doesn't seem to be taking, so let's go to a free match. See if this matches up. Depends if there's anyone online, I suppose. If no one's on, or maybe it's my internet, but it was working fine earlier against Tony, so I'd be surprised if anything had changed there. It might be at their end, it might be their servers. Let's try that again. Okay, now we've got someone. Is it because you're not on the same account type, English, Japanese? I don't think so. Is this coming to America? No. Well, probably not. I wouldn't expect to see a Western release of this game at all. Stranger things have happened, but not very often. Right, so I'm not hugely familiar with this deck, so bear with me. Maybe you need to have Japanese accounts. Well, I bought the game on a Japanese account, and I'm playing on an English account, and I'm pretty sure I've played against Japanese players because they've got Japanese usernames on some of them. So, I don't know. I wouldn't have thought the account region would make much difference. I'd be very surprised if they'd kind of made it so people of different regions play only against each other, because they're not even planning on releasing it in other regions. So it would be quite a surprise to me if that was the case. Have we got a Mordred or a Blaster Blade in the top few cards? Let's have a look. No, that whiffed. Okay, that's fine. Let's just have an easy swing with that then. That'll be fine. No, I don't want to do that skill. They just need to make the text in English. Oh, it'd be really easy for them to release this. Like, they literally just changed the artwork on the cards over to the English artwork. They must have those as like PDF files or something. It'd be super easy to release this in English. The hardest part would be just translating the storyline, and even that I should imagine is probably fairly simple if they've got a translation team, or they outsource it. It probably wouldn't even cost that much. I doubt it's exactly Shakespeare. I mean, the anime is not exactly brainy TV, is it? I mean, it's basically a kid's show, so yeah. Ammo. Ammos are surprisingly hard to get hold of. Now, can Blaster Dark create the force markers on place if your opponent's on grade 2? Is it only the restand that you can't do? It appears so. Nice. I'll spread these out. I don't think there's a lot of point in not spreading them out at the moment, because I don't have any other guy that you can do the waterfall effect on, which is where you'd start to pile it all in one place. So this should be okay. I mean, this game doesn't have full voice acting anyway, it just has a few odd samples of voices, like when the text box pop up. It's not like it's a fully voiced thing, so it's not a big deal, even if they don't change the voices and just translate the text. Oof. Oof. Yeah, come on then. Is he gonna guard? No. Didn't think he would. Yeah, so obviously if a game is intended to be localized, sometimes it does localize it when you buy the Japanese version. The Yu-Gi-Oh game was an example of that, where even if you bought it off the Japanese eShop, you had the English version of the game to play, even well before the English release, interestingly. That was pretty fun. And I think there was also Katamari Reroll. I think that also had the same thing, where if you bought it off the Japanese store, it did give you the English version. So there's obviously no English in this game at the moment, so they haven't necessarily planned on it. I've got 2 Blaster Darks in hand, so what I'm going to do is make that and call those Blaster Darks down. That's 2 heals he's had off, which means that's 2 heals not in hand. Oh, that one's in hand, isn't it? Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Oof. Gifts out the wazoo this time. I'll put that one on the Vanguard. Well, yeah, let's do that. There's no point in doing his skill. Now if I do this guy, I could use his activated skill to get that Blaster Dark that was retired out, right? Put him in the soul, and that saves that Blaster Dark that's in hand, and this one will gain plus 5k. And get another force gift. That feels a little bit broken. When does the English version release? When IG loses a grand tournament again. After this, let's try to fight again. Let's do it. Let's do it. I didn't leave myself a counterblast. For some reason I thought I had a counterblast, so that was a bit silly. Oh well, he hasn't guarded that anyway, so it's fine. Oof. Okay. I'm triggering like crazy right now. This thing should be fixed now. Okay, we'll try it again. We'll try it again after this game. I thought I had a counterblast there. Apparently not. Blade Master. Are we going to get a vision token? It looks like we might. Looks like I might be saying goodbye to that field, which makes me glad I've got that Blaster Blade in hand. Blaster Dark, even. He's going for it. He has to, really, but he has to do a lot of damage in a short amount of time. If I get a grade 1 Masquerade turn up as well, that basically means I can get 2 Blaster Darks again. You go to local fight for online against someone. No, you go to world fight. World fight, and then there's ranked match, free match, or friend match. So you go world, friend, and then you choose a code to share with your friend. That's got a twin drive. Let's take it. So free fight and rating fighter against randoms, and then friend fight within the world fight is where you fight against people you know. This is fine. No biggie. No biggie. If I could top deck a Masquerade or another Blaster Dark, if there is another Blaster Dark, that'd be amazing. Blaster Javelin's okay, I can draw a card out of it, so that's if I've got another grade 1 or less down. Let's put that there and activate that, why not? I'm tempted to play another unit down just so I can do Blaster Javelin's draw. That's a Maclear. That's fine, I'll just push that forward and it can swing for 25. Okay, let's go. How much counterblast have I got? 2. Okay. Seven cards in hand still. Okay, that takes him down to 5 cards in hand. Let's spread that out a bit. Sharon. Do you have OTT? Not yet, no. Let's go for the small attack first. Wow. Can he guard 50k? You'll need a perf or... Okay, yeah, he had a perf. Do you need to switch online? Good to know. Apparently you need a Japanese online membership to play. That doesn't seem right, because I'm not using a Japanese online membership. I'm using a UK account with a UK online account. So... And that's letting me do this. So as long as you've got online account on the account you're playing on, it should be okay. I mean, obviously, if you've got a UK online account and you're playing on a Japanese account, then that's not going to work. You'd have to buy the account for that one, but I think otherwise you should be okay. That's a 10k shield. That's a 5k shield. So he's got 15 and an intercept. And I've got a counterblast. I hate to be that person, but final turn. We calling it. No ride. Don't really need to. Just have that there. Because I've called it now, let's play a booster down. Okay. Oh no! 6 damage heal. Ah! I've probably still got it. But ah! It's still a beefy Blaster Dark attack coming. Come on, get a crit. Sealed with a crit. You're using a Japanese account, thought it would carry over. Yeah, the online account, as long as it's on the account you're playing with, you'll be okay. Yeah, Mordred's pretty dirty. It's pretty good for an unfinished deck. Wow! 2,130. Blimey, that is a lot of VP I just got there. Wow. Okay. Okay, so let me just jump over to the old Discord, etc. Where's Andreas? Let's see. Do you want to do the same code? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm assuming you're still there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's see. Can we be getting a game? Have I got a Link Joker deck? No, I've only built Great Nature, Silverthorn, Pale Moon, and Shadow Paladin. And I think the Shadow Paladin and Silverthorns both need a little bit of tweaking yet to make them quite where they want to be. But yes, if you want to build Link Joker or whatever, you just do what Eddie says. Buy a trial deck and then buy some clan packs as well. Try this again. If you can get fights against randoms, I can't imagine why there'd be anything stopping a friend fight working. If this doesn't work, try it during the weekend. Yeah, we can always try it offline anyway. Like, not offline, but you know what I mean, when I'm not streaming. When you're at your parents' place. It could always be like a firewall thing on your router, who knows? You never know. Ordered the game off Amazon a few days ago, we'll get it soon. Awesome sauce. Awesome. It's a super cool game, really fun. Oops. Yeah, that's not working, so let's come out of there. Let me just pop into my emails a second. I haven't actually checked my emails today, and I've got a message down, so... Nothing there. Not a lot going on there. Play Asia, junk. Ah! Aha. Ooh. Oh, very cool, very cool. Folks, we've got a very awesome person who's been messaging Draw the Trigger, and they have done us some artwork of Neko Yusha, some awesome artwork. I'm going to put it up on the screen, so let me just save it from the email, and let me just say a huge thank you to them. Let me just say, can I quickly show these on the live stream? Hopefully they give me permission to share these at you, because these little Neko Yusha pictures are amazing, and I think Merlin will be very happy with them as well. So if I just save that into DTT, awesome. Let me just save that into there. So the artist behind these is Matthew John Harding. He's done these for us. Awesome little Neko Yusha pictures, and he says they're yours to do what we want with them, which is amazing. Let me just thank him here. Thanks so much. Okay, are you hyped, folks? Are you hyped for some Neko Yusha? He's done two varieties. There's metal Neko Yusha and regular Neko Yusha, and they both look stunning. So let me just go into here, DTT, and here we go. So let's show you the metal one first. Check this out. Metal Neko Yusha. How cool is that? Thanks so much for that, Matthew. That looks absolutely amazing. That's metal Neko Yusha. I'm sure James will love that as well. And let me get the other Neko Yusha as well. So if I just duplicate that, browse to there, and bam, there's the full colour Neko Yusha there. How cool is that? That is amazing. Ah, that is so cool. We're totally going to use that. Who wants that on a playmat? Wouldn't that look amazing? A Neko Yusha playmat. Oh, we might have to see if we can get that made up. That is super cool. Get it on a t-shirt. Yeah, everyone's loving that. That Neko Yusha is going to stay on the screen now. Let's pop him up. In fact, let's pop him up next to me up here. He's going to be a little bit small, but let's pop him there next to the microphone. He's not too much in the way there, is he? No. Neko Yusha! That's amazing. In fact, let's give him pride of place up there for now. He'll be all right there, won't he? How cool is that? Yeah. Be amazing if we could get those for Merlin for sleeves. Super cool, super cool. If Merlin hasn't seen these yet, I'm gonna have to show him later. That is so amazing. Ah, we got no Kyushas. And yeah, so so cool, so cool. Yeah, got some kick-ass metal Nekayusha and regular Nekayusha. Okay, right, shall we do some stuff? I'm gonna again pop to the old Toiletto. You can't hear me. I'll leave you with Nekayusha while I nip away for a second. I'll be back very, very, very soon. Literally a couple of minutes while I just go and fill my drink and stuff. Enjoy Nekayusha for a minute. Yo, 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 we are back. We are back. Here's a question for you. You know how in Pokemon, right, they've got the Galarian forms and the Alolan forms of stuff? If you could have any Vanguard unit have another form for a different clan, so let's say you had Zerakiel somehow for Genesis, how would you sort of imagine that a unit you want, imagine it as reinvented for a different clan, as a different form? What would you have, and what form would you like it to kind of take on? Also, sponsored by Twix, because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. So, let's have another 3 match. See, the 3 match went straight in. If you want to know how to change fighter, in the main menu go to Fighter's Note, and you can change your fighter in there. Today's video shows you how to do it. So here we are. It looks like we're against... Is that Aquaforce? Yeah, Aquaforce. Cool. That's neat. We like a bit of Aquaforce. They're not that great, but... Yeah, you can change your playmat, your character, your nickname, and your little degree tag thing. Which is like a medal, I guess. Minerva as a Royal Paladin, that'd be cool. Dual Knight Minerva. Actually, I'd love to see Minerva as an Angel Feather in a nurse outfit. That'd be amazing. Ooh, hello. Very nice. No point in doing that skill. Do blast a javelin, get a draw out of it. Okay. Minerva owns Ashley. I disagree. I strongly disagree. Ashley is Bae. I think that's what the kids say now. Bae. B-A-E. Is that right? Is that what the kids say? I'm not down with that, kids. Algos in the damage zone. He didn't want that. He wanted that in hand. What's it going to ride? Tidal Assault, is that? Yeah. Tidal Assault doesn't do anything on the Vanguard, so... Counterblast 1, Superior Call. Oh, interesting. Maelstrom to the rearguard. Well, if he goes after that grade 1 on the rearguard, I'm not protecting that. That searches out another bluish wave thing, does it? Is it bluish waves? I don't know. Oh, just plus 3k, I guess. Okay. This microphone keeps trying to escape. I'm gonna say no Gardo Desu, because I want some counterblasts. Glory! Glory, glory, glory! Woo! I'm sorry, I don't know what that was. Jess has poor taste. Minerva is not Bae. She is Bae-utiful, but she's not Bae. She's just there. She exists. Lena would beat me up for saying this. Is this an online match? Yes, it is. Hence the reason Eru is using Aquaforce. I don't think he'd do that in the actual show. Let's just go into what's his face. Sure. I'll go Force 1. Let's put 1 on there for now. And then we'll play a Blaster Dark down. And get another one and put that on the Blaster Dark column. Oh, it put it on the... Oh, it moved it back. Rude. Well, let's make him lose a rearguard then. The cursor moved when I wanted to put it on the thingy. On the Blaster Dark. I'm sure we'll get plenty of opportunity later. Okay, so I guess we're just going to go into the battle phase then. Another Blaster Dark. And whatever that is. Okay, I should have gone with the rearguard first. Now my rearguards can't do anything. But that's okay. It's just whatever turn. That's annoying because I really wanted that force marker to be there and then that would have hit. You agree with Lena Minerva is Bae, yeah. Incidentally, what do you think of the new Pokemon game, folks? Are you interested? Not bothered? Laughing at the lack of national decks or crying at the lack of national decks? We've got a copy on pre-order. I've ordered Shield. So I don't know what I'll get instead of Sir Farfetched. He's still doing stuff, is he? Has he called his glory to the rearguard? That probably means he's got another one in hand, I guess. +3 to the front row. Algos can get a V-stand going. I'll just... Yeah, just intercept that one, that's fine. What's your favourite Pokemon? It's hard to say an absolute favourite. I love Shinx because it's super cute. I haven't got a good hand for guarding, that's weird. Shinx is super cute. I like that evolutionary line. What else would I say? A front trigger, that's not good. What else do I like Pokemon wise? What do I like, Lena? What Pokemon do I really like? My mind's got a bit blank. I like Pokemon. Lucario. Yeah, Lucario is pretty cool. I like Goomy. Goomy's very cute. Oh, hello. Yeah, Goomy's very cute. If you had all 900 plus Pokemon, you wouldn't even use half of them. I mean, that is a good point. It's just nice to have the national dex that says you've caught them all. It's just a nice little kind of bragging right thing. Those Dark Dictators are totally dead in my hand right now. Like, there's literally no point of them existing. Am I going to build a full moon Tsukuyomi? Maybe. I'm sure at some point we'll end up building most of the decks because we're going to play it that much. Oh gosh, I forgot about the restand from what's his face, didn't I? I literally forgot he had a restand coming. I don't think I'm going to get through this now. Does he get Twin Drive? Yeah, that's game. I wasn't paying attention because I was talking about Pokemon. I should have... I don't know if I'd have been able to guard that anyway, to be honest. Well, how much is that column going to be? 40k? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to throw both of those Blaster Darks down. That's actually quite annoying. Unless he goes for the rear guard. No. I'm going to have to lose both. Oh, I can't. I gained extra power. Whoops. Well, those two grade 3s being in hand screwed me over a little bit there. That's a shame. I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Turns out Aquaforce is good because your opponent doesn't pay attention and forgets they've got restands. I was like, does Glory just get the... Maelstrom just get the +3 and nothing else? Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. I'm forgetting how to play. What's my favourite clan so far? Or I'll open that up to everyone. What's everyone's favourite clan so far? For me, it's Great Nature because it's always my favourite. I use that in real life. Not necessarily the best clan because it hasn't had an update since the first set, but it's pretty decent. Now that opening hand is quite solid. I might put the Dark Dictator back and get a heal trigger. That's fine. There's another Dark Dictator back anyway. Okay. Unlucky. Yeah, I mean, if I'd have had some decent shield in hand instead of those two Dark Dictators, I probably would have survived that turn. Okay, I'd have stopped the Maelstrom from restanding, but there wasn't a lot I could do. I guess some attacks never miss, huh? I don't know what that's a reference to. I've seen it a lot on Twitter, so I did it, but I don't know what it actually is, so I'm just old. I have no idea what your favourite clan could be, Tony. I've got no idea whatsoever. Great Nature. Silverphantom has been playing Shadow Paladin since Raging Form. That's amazing. Shadow Paladin since day one. Aquaforce wins. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they crit me. Rude. How rude. That does not get my angry seal of approval. Take that there. Do I have many grade 1s in hand? Just the blaster, Doody Macbeth. I might keep him in hand. I mean, I've got like 2 of those there for later, so I'll intercept with the other guy. Sorry, I'm keeping that guy waiting. Angel Feather. Yeah, Angel Feather, Great Nature. They're my 2 favourites, if I had to pick 2. Oh, it looks like it's a mirror match. I only just noticed. He'll probably want to protect that. Yeah, I wouldn't want that to die either. I like Messiah Deleters. Messiah and Deleters as a mix. See, my Messiah deck, I run with the grade 3 Brant in there. And then there's like one of the grade 4 Brant as well, just in case I need it. It's not necessarily the best build, but it kind of like puts people on edge if they were going to get extra drive checks. Because they suddenly don't necessarily want those when Brant's around. They could have given Mordred Pack Raging Form in the Triple R grade 3. It's a non-Revenger unit. Yeah. See, he can actually do that skill, whereas I couldn't. That's annoying. His deck looks very similar to mine so far. And he's protecting his Masquerade at the back. Good move, good move. Yeah, let's make that a no pass. Oh, grade 1 PG. Interesting. I wonder if he's running 12 crit. Do I have a regular trigger in hand? No. Looks like we're taking that one. Oh, I was going to intercept, wasn't I? Forgot I was going to do that. Who's a numpty? Not paying attention. I might actually go with that first. It's not like I can actually get the V-stand on the Blaster Dark, so... let's pop that on there. Play some chaff down this turn. He'll lose that Blaster Revenger. Oh, it was a column, was it? That's nice. I didn't know it was a whole column. Let's play this guy down. And let's play another one of those as well. Okay, next turn we'll go into Mordred, assuming that we survive long enough. Let's go in with that column first. Have you heard or seen the new anime? I've watched some of it. I haven't been keeping up with the Shin series. I was never really one, well, since the reboot, I haven't really kept up with the anime that much, and I never really watched the G one either. I watch it here and there, and I'll catch up sometimes, but I'm not super fussed about it, to be honest. Masquerade. Okay. Wonder what he's got in hand. Wonder if he's got a Mordred to go straight into. What do you think of the new God Hand Dragon for Nova? It's interesting. I mean, the way that the front triggers are going to be more powerful, and you know people are going to run fronts at 12, if not more, and they decide to go no heals and just run it at like 16 front if they get an extra front trigger. Don't know if they will, they probably won't. But 12 front will definitely be a thing. Yeah, he's gone into that. Okay. Haven't watched G yet. G's interesting. That's all I can really say. I don't particularly like the G stuff, but it's definitely interesting. There's another force. Has he got another Blaster Dark around? Because that would be trouble. I haven't got any PGs in hand, have I? No. I haven't got much to guard with at all. At least that Masquerade could get me back one of these Blaster Darks, should it need to. Now, he hasn't attacked with the Blaster first, which is an interesting choice. Let's go with that. He could have attacked with that Blaster Dark first. I'm surprised he didn't. Whichever column that goes on, I have to make sure I guard that attack. They'll get a new front, probably a dragon. I'm guessing they've already got 3 front triggers. If they get up to 4, then I can definitely see people running God Hand with a full 16 front trigger lineup, because that would just be, well, brutal, frankly. Let's throw that down. That'll be fine. And that's crit 1 coming from that one, isn't it? Yeah, so I'll take that, that's fine. Okay. Now this turn will be mean. Calling it now. Let's pop that there. And then we're going to call a Blaster Dark. Let's resolve that skill. Put that one on there. Has he got any interceptors? He's got that. Let's do one of these. He kills that. Okay. Let's call the other Blaster Dark. I'm not going to activate that skill. I want one counterblast for the restand, and then I'll use this counterblast as well to get a draw out of it. Draws the heal trigger. Okay, that's fine. Right. Let's go unboosted. He needs triggers. 6 cards in hand. This might be tough for him to guard. Deliberately attacking unboosted, so when they restand, those are going to be 2 very nasty columns. Not that I needed to. There we go, there's a win. We've got some more VP. Okay, I was going to buy some packs, wasn't I? Okay, let's come out of there. Let's pop to the shop. Let's go in and get some more of that set there. Clear the rest of that box out. See what we get. There was that one box we pulled like 3 Hyuga, and then I didn't see any again. Do I still need one more Lukiate, or did I craft it? I can't remember now. I've forgotten. Nothing exciting just yet. We need another masquerade. There we go. That's literally what I was saying. I wanted another one of those. So that's that. That's very good. What, another Lukier? Oh. There's Doody Macbeth. Okay. Angel Feather. Ooh. You get 1000 VP for winning. Yeah, and then it's whatever's on top from your other stuff, basically. So that's useful. Yeah, there's a bit more CP there. Okay, I've got 1230 VP. So that would technically be enough to buy me another trial deck if I wanted to. I mean, I could buy the Magus trial deck. What other sets? I mean, I could buy the Dark Irregulars one if I can find it. That's not Dark Irregulars, is it? No. That's the Dark Irregulars one with Demon Eater. I could technically buy that, and I've pulled quite a lot of Dark Irregulars stuff, so could technically do that. Let me just see what else. Neo Nectar, Mega Colony, Grand Blue, Tachikaze, Genesis, Skull Paladin, Angel Feather. Angel Feather's one I will want to build at some point. Or do I get the Narukami trial deck in and try and build a Gauntlet Buster build as well? Let's get the Oracle thing. I can't decide. Maybe I'll save my VP and just focus on building. Let's just focus on finishing Lukier and that Shadow Paladin deck off first. And then I'll basically start hoarding. There's no SVRs, but there are XVRs in this game. Those are very rare. There's also Origin Rares. I don't know if there's SPs as such. Definitely Origin Rares. I've pulled so many of that guy. So many of those. I guess I should go after some of the older stuff for the Shadow Paladin deck, stuff like the main. Yeah, I didn't get anything particularly exciting there, but I've got a bunch of CP, so let's jump into the deck builder, see if I can just extra complete my decks a little bit. Let's see if we can finish Lukier, in case I haven't already done that. Can't remember how far that is, so needed one more Lukier. So do we have the ability to craft one? We do. Okay, so that's the grade 3 lineup complete. We got 4 of her. There's the one Knife Dancer. I'm tempted to take that out. I need one more Lillian, don't I? So let's craft, not Lillian, Irina. Let's craft that. That means I can pop that in and take that out. So I've got 4 Irina, 4 Breathing Dragon, 4 Romy. Did I get any more of the foily Romies? Or foily of anything? Just 2 of those ones so far. Okay, Lillian's, we're at 4. That guy, we've got 2 of the foily versions of him, so I could drop 2 of those down and put 2 into those. And then the Dorian, we've got 2 of the super foily ones, so I can knock one of those out and one of those in as well. So that's pretty cool. Haven't got any super foily versions of that. think that might be it for the bling for now, unless there's any blingy triggers that I can throw in. Got a full playset of blingy Silverthorn thingy. You heard. Okay, that looks like it for that deck. So I think, other than... Is there anything else it needs? There's the arena. I think that deck's done. Possibly that could come out, but I don't know if there's another Silverthorn that I've got, because I haven't got the promo one. There's a promo grade 2. Where is she? That one, that's a promo grade 2 for Silverthorns. So if I had that, I'd probably throw that in at a couple, just so you got the different named things in there. Do you need to have the Japanese account if you buy the physical copy? Not for Switch, but maybe for PlayStation 4. It looks like Andreas's connection isn't good enough for online play. That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, if you want to buy this game, links are in the description to PlayAsia. It's an affiliate link, so any purchases you make will absolutely help the channel out a lot. And it means a lot if you do that to help us out. Let me just nip over to Facebook, because I'm getting a message through on the Draw the Trigger, so... Okay, doobie-doobie-doo, because I don't know if Japanese eShop does not take an English PayPal, no, so you'll want to buy eShop cards from PlayAsia for the Japanese account in yen. You can do that through the link in the description down below. If you go to PlayAsia there and search for PSN or eShop cards, you'll be able to find those. This game costs a little over 7,000 yen, so I'd recommend getting a 5,000 and a 3,000 yen card, which give you 8,000. That also gives you a little bit of excess if you want to buy any sleeves off the marketplace as well. So that's pretty good. I'd definitely recommend doing it that way. Let's save this Silverthorn build and just have a look at the Shada. In fact, what we'll do, let's give this a name. We'll call these the Silver Surfers. Oh no, I can't do that. Silver Slag. That'll do. Silver Slag. Great Nature needs a nickname as well. Aminels. Oh my god, Aminels. Aminels. That'll do, right? Why did I make it so there's so many damn steps to buy this? Because Nintendo. That trial deck's just a trial deck so far. I haven't got any extra stuff for that deck yet. Let's jump into the Shada Paladin. Just have a look here. So, got 4 of those. Yeah, I haven't got enough to build another Masquerade, but I did pull another Masquerade, didn't I? Right? I did. I tore, poritat. I did. Let's knock one of those out. It's a good card, that, actually. The Dark Dictator's not going to see a lot of actual use as a card, I don't think. I wonder what that is. Counterblast 1, something, another 1, something, turn, something, a unit gets +10. Something about rear guard, I don't know. Don't know, probably not much use. I've got one Gust Blaster. I guess I could actually knock out a Dark Dictator for a Gust Blaster just because. Still missing a lot of the pieces for Shadow Paladin because a lot of it's from the older sets. I could knock that out in favour of another Blaster Axe just for the shield value there. Let's call that it for Shadow Paladin for now. Okay. Shall we go and do a bit of storyline stuff? Shall we jump into the story? Let's see, we've got only 3 fights. There's 3 fights against Miwa and Naoki. So let's jump into Miwa with his Nova Grappler. Went ahead, pulled the trigger on the game last night, having fun with it so far. Awesome. It's super great. It's a really smooth and sleek way to play standard. I wouldn't be surprised if people who tend to have a premium kind of tournament scene in real life use this as their main avenue to play standard format. That would make sense if people wanted to do that. He's using Nova Grappler, right? So force numbers would be good. Let's use Shadow Paladin. Yeah, it's a super awesome game. I'm loving it. I really love it. I think it's totally worth the wait. Absolutely worth the wait. Worth its weight in gold, you could say. That's a screen grab on there. Nice. Right. I need to pull some Danger Lunge Dragon. Yeah, I don't know how I haven't pulled one yet, because it's from that set I've been buying. I just haven't somehow seen one. It's really weird. It's really weird that I haven't seen one. I would quite like some Maka as well to work with Sharon. I know it's not necessarily the absolute best combo anymore, but it's something that I'm always quite keen on. I always like that combo. So I need a grade 3. That isn't a grade 3. Let's just swing. There's another grade 1. Probably feel a bit weird playing against the AI again after playing online. See, I wonder what that is that he's done there. Interesting. I don't know what that EX gift was. Worth its weight in gold paladins, yeah. Nice. Is the EA? Is the AI going to start using EX gifts at me? If they're going to use them, then I'm going to use them as well. I haven't got one equipped at the moment. I've been trying to keep it pure. But if they're going to start coming along and slagging me in the face, you absolute... How dare you? That's just rude. That is rude. That's too many attacks for 10, 2, 10. 10, 10, 2, 10, 10, 2, 2, 2, 10. 2, 10, 2, 10, 2, 10, 2, 2, 2, 2, 10. Ugh, ow. Moving. Right, let's masquerade and see if we can get ourselves a Mordred. That would be the best thing to find in there. No. Can I take anything there? No. Whiff. Well, let's do this. Get rid of the kick typhoon. I was joking. Oh, he got it back to hand. Let's see how that works. Genius. Right, let's call that I'm going to see if I can get myself a grade 3 out of this. No, that's another grade 0. Okay, sure. Oh, ow! Oh, me bum. I'll probably find the AI more difficult than the online player for a moment here. I've never been good against an overgrappler. Is that a Battledore fighter? Okay, interesting. Wow. Okay, sure. He's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, okay. That's 1 to pass. That's 2. Ah, screw it. I'm going to end up taking hits this turn. Going to take a few hits. Let's intercept that one. So if you're still on the fence about buying this game and you're watching this, absolutely, you know, stay tuned to this stream, enjoy it. Oh, I wanted that. And, you know, if you decide to buy it, there is a link in the description to Play Asia. Definitely, in my opinion, worth picking the game up. It's super fun. Little annoyed about that Mordred Phantom going into the damage zone. Just a bit. Masquerade. Okay. Looks like we might have to G-assist. Yep. That's the hand. Oh, it's Gust Blaster. That's not ideal. I mean, it's a card, so I guess, but it's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. I'm gonna go Force 2 now, just to try and get back into the game a little bit, because this game's not going so well. Make him retire something. Oh yeah, that's really annoying. That's super annoying. Okay, let's try and kill that Kick Typhoon if we can. Is that once per turn to call stuff back? Kick Typhoon is an absolute mother chuffer. Let's take... Do I have to get rid of 2 things for that? Let's get rid of that and that. Rude. How long would it take to get here from Japan? Shipping from Japan, as long as you go for like the relatively expensive, not super cheap shipping, it can be as little as 3 days depending on where you are. I've had stuff turn up from Japan within 3 days of ordering it in the past. I used to order quite a lot from Japan back when I had real life money. That was a long time ago when I had money. I have no... Oh no, that's the worst case scenario here. Bloody hell. Well, you know how I said I wasn't going to do well? Yeah, that just happened. I can't guard any of this. No guard. You love it when I use Novas and you're using Brad. Oh, I absolutely love that. Hello, Tambourine098. Yeah, okay. So, mental note, me was a bitch. That was really brutal. That was... Considering he was on Battledore Fighter of all things, that Kick Typhoon is nasty. I mean, I know this already from Eddie using it. Hashtag shame Eddie. I still feel like that's the best chance. They all gain that little bit of power that lets them hit the false numbers still. It's not good. Also, the whole bit about me G-assisting hurt. Okay, at least I won't have to G-assist this time. That's something. So, let's ride that. Hashtag shame Eddie. Loving the addition of Neko Yusha. It's so cool, isn't it? How amazing is that Neko Yusha? It made my day. Let's see what's happening. Do I want Counterblast for this next turn? Not particularly. Okay, so what have we got? Let's go into this guy. Let's take... I wanted to blast a dark, really, I think. Do I have... I do have a Mordred in hand, so let's take that Blaster Dark. And then we'll play that unit down there. Okay. Heal trigger, cool. Okay, sorry, I'm just having a little bit of a chat there. People are talking. Okay, so what's going on in the chat? Destroyed Miwa, just did as well, says Tony. What's your favourite clan for each gift type? For me, Force is Messiahs, Angel Feather for Protect, and Great Nature for Axel. Those are my current favourites. Not necessarily the best, but they're my favourites. What about you? What's your favourite of each gift type? And again, I will open that one up to the floor for everyone to answer. Get some discussion between yourselves in the comments and the chat and all that. Get some lively discussion going. Now he's going to restand a thing. Kick Typhoon is a redonkulously good card. Redonkulously good. If I had Phantom Blaster, actually, it would be a pretty decent foil to that. But unfortunately, Phantom Blaster is not in my repertoire. If you say Bermuda can have all three in one, that is true. You've got that one grade 4 that can do all of the gifts, haven't you? That's pretty funny. Sure. I meant to do more stuff there. I meant to call that other thing. That was a mistake. Can I do an undo? No. Oh. I really didn't mean that to happen there. I wanted to play the other Blaster Dark down. Oh well. It's not like I can get the restand off, I guess. Kagero, Narukami, OTT, Genesis, Great Nature, Dark Irregulars. Okay, what was the question there? Didn't see anyone answer. If not, will this game come like every Switch game in a case? If you've ordered the physical version of the game, then it will come in a case. Yes. If you've ordered it digitally, then obviously there won't be a case because there's nothing to put in it. The physical version of the game actually does include a free promo card. It exculpates the blaster for Royal Paladins as a promo, and it's got his original artwork as well, which is really nice. It's like a triple rare style foiling, so it's a very pretty card. Is he just spamming the field again? Is he spamming the field? Let's throw that down as a 2 to pass. And he gets a front. Is he going to double front me again? Is this like match rigged or what? Because that's twice he's done that double front. Is that his Psycholia gift? Is that what that is? That's rude. That is really rude. He's got to restand again from Kick Typhoon as well. Oh, Christ on a bike. Oh, too many attacks, dude. Too many attacks. Oh, God. I mean, come on, dude. Oh my God. That double front though, why? Why was that a thing? You're going to try less meta deck, Hamskate, Artemis or Soul Saver. I do actually have Great Nature. That was the first deck I built. This is kind of like my first time using a meta deck. And it's still not doing me very well, to be honest. So, absolutely, I will be doing more like non-meta stuff. It's just nice to have a more powerful deck to get through the storyline with. Not that it's helping me in this case, because Miwa got that double front trigger twice in as many games. That is very frustrating. Very frustrating. Too consistent getting them kick Typhoons and that other unit, which means it can come back to hand if I kill it. Because I haven't got targeted removal, do I go for Lukie? Let's try it. No, actually, let's try my Great Nature. Great Nature is my favourite XL clan, so let's go for it. This does indeed have the Hamskate engine inside. Speaking of the Hamskates, let's ride the grade 1, draw a card for turn, and call it. Is he doing that thing where we take a damage already? At least get me a draw trigger. I guess. Global. What's your favourite grade 4? Favourite grade 4. There's not that many to choose from, really. I think Exculpate would be objectively the best one. I'm not sure if I'd still call it my favourite anything, but it's definitely the one that's probably scariest. Although Brant's pretty scary if you're going to be attacking with Twin Drive and better. I mean, if you're a Pentagonal Magus player and you come up against Brant, you're going to cry. I always say pentagonal instead of pentagonal. That's because of watching card protagonists videos back in the day. He always used to go like pentagonal Magus, and it kind of stuck. So that's why. If you're wondering why I always say pentagonal Magus. Yeah, grade 3. It's not a grade 3 I was hoping to get, but this is fine anyway. Leopold's not bad. I mean, he's actually the best one in the deck, but getting a Hamskay Ride Chain off straight away is a nice way to get some early XL. Yeah, that thing can stay in the damage zone. I don't want those on the field. What about the Great Nature G4? Yeah, but that's not in Standard, is it? Sylvest. I'd love to see Sylvest back in Standard. That'd be awesome. Sylvest was the man. Or at least the bunny rabbit. Was he a rabbit? I think he was a rabbit. I think so. Apparently I'm making that one to pass. And apparently that's not hitting. Yeah, it says like Sylvest had a skill on him and he was like, you cannot use this past March the 13th, 2013 or something along those lines, or like May the 1st, 2013. It was something along those lines. So it came out and you could use it for about a month, and then it was basically literally continuous ability. You can't use this card anymore. So it was fun, let's put it that way. Yes, let's get that heal back to hand from Tank Mouse there. Unfortunately, no superior calling of stuff, but that's okay. I actually am going to play that Stamp Sea Otter down to there for an 18k. Let's swing at the Vanguard there. February 28th, 2013. I wasn't a million miles off, actually, there with that badly remembered skill. There's the grade 3 Hamskay. Right. I don't know what that grade 1 does, but I feel like I want it dead. He hasn't got many cards in hand now. Maybe this game's not going so well for him. The Italian version does not have a date restriction. That makes sense. Given how the game progressed, the date restriction's a bit daft anyway, because it's not like it's even overpowered. Especially once the G era comes along, it's pretty weak. But it was a good card at the time. I quite liked having it in the deck. He's on 3 damage, so he can't do that skill yet. Um, 20 thou. Oh, that would put me to 27. That's still just 1 to pass. That would make it 32, which would make it 2 to pass. Sure. Might as well guard now while it's only 1 card to guard. So, because when he does his thing, it'll be 3 cards to guard with. That's 3 games in a row he's double fronted me. Now, I feel like that is a scripted double front, unless that's his Psyqualia ability. Either way, that's starting to pee me off. It's not right that he should be able to so consistently do that with his front triggers. It's not right. Not 3 times in a row getting a double front. I'm super not okay with this. Call me a slag if you want, but I don't think that's particularly fair if it's going to happen every single time. Ugh. I'm going to have to, if I want to use that, ditch one of those perfs. Having said that, given the way his skill works anyway, it's not so good in hand anyway. Let's bump and bump. Once he's on 4 damage, I'm not going to be able to guard a full lot of attacks anyway, so I feel like I'm going to go for his rear guards because he hasn't got a lot. I can't attack his rear guards. Yeah, that's that guy's skill. All units can only attack the Vanguard. I forgot about that. Oh my god. Okay. Well, spinning Valiant is a little bit more annoying than I thought. Can I get a front trigger? Apparently not. Did I equip an EX gift? Because if I didn't, I should have done. He can't guard anything now except he's got 1 intercept, but it won't be enough. If he doesn't get triggers, I might be okay. If he doesn't get triggers... Oh no, that one's attacked, so what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's attack with that one. Jess, you're a slag. Yeah, I am a slag. I need him to not get any triggers here. If he gets triggers, I'm probably screwed. Okay. As long as he doesn't heal. And then I can put this whole ordeal behind me. Thank you. Why was that harder than most of the fights I've had online? Okay. What did I win? Queen of Sword. Okay. Let's jump into the shop here. Buy some packs. I'll just buy the Shadow Paladin pack, assuming that's where you can buy it. Yeah, let's buy some of these. See what we get in the Shadow Paladin pack. We want some of the older Shadow Paladin stuff now, but if we get the newer stuff, it turns into CP, so it's still not too bad. That was disappointing. Nothing good in there. Got 30, 40, 45, 55, 65, 70 CP out of all of that. And a bunch of randos. Okay. Not amazing. However, I think that's enough CP that I can craft myself another masquerade. So let's jump into the deck editor. Shadow Paladin. And let's just find the grade 2 masquerade. There we go. Let's craft. Oh, I'm still short. I thought it might have gotten me enough. 35 CP short. That's annoying. Right. I don't have a thing on. So, let's see. That one is something about draw triggers if you got less than 3 in hand. That one is something about heal triggers while you're on 5 damage. Psycholia. That's a critical trigger thing while your opponent's on 4 damage, I think. So about 6 damage, lose some VP to stay in the game. Let's go for Resurrection as the gift. I think it just increases the chances of 6 damage heals, if I understand that correctly anyway. The microphone seems to be a little further away and I'm losing my voice, so let me know if I'm getting a bit too quiet. I'm trying not to be too quiet, but it's starting to hurt, so... Now Lukia might be a good choice. Yes, she doesn't leave things on the field, so although Gauntlet Buster will be full power each turn, it also means he can't kill my rearguards because they're all hiding away safely in the soul. If I could top deck an Irina. No, okay. Let's just write that then. Make Angel Feather next. It's tempting. It's very tempting. Angel Feather is one of my favourites. And I could just buy the one booster pack for that. The Angel Feather clan packs. I'd need 1,000 VP to buy the trial deck. So if I win this game I could buy the trial deck. And then any excess I could use to buy the booster packs. Apparently I'm not going to guard. Miyagi Student Council person got a drive trigger every single drive check. Nice. Dorian. Okay, let's ride. And we'll seek the mate. Shall we put Arena in? Shall we put a Romy in? What's a good one to put in? I don't want to put the Lukia in right now because I actually want to get one in hand. Let's pop in one of those, it's fine. I guess I could have put the Lukia in because she's going to like put some stuff in as long as I put 4 in the soul afterwards. If I can next turn I'll put a Lukia in. I actually should have put a Lukia in retrospect. Now that I've had 3 seconds to think about it. I should have put Lukia in. And my voice is totally going. How long is this stream? 3.5 hours. Do you guys like the longer streams? Do you want me to stream for this kind of longer period of time, or would you prefer if I did shorter streams? Yeah, there's a trial deck for every single clan, including like Angel Feather, Grey Nature, all the ones that don't have trial decks in real life. This game's created trial decks for every single clan. They're not particularly great, but they're a nice way to get started. It gives you a little bit of an advantage over real life, where you have to obviously work a little bit harder. Yeah, so there is an Angel Feather trial deck. Okay, looks like I won't be getting a Lukia that way. Let's go Axel 1, because I've got a little bit of draw power already. Might as well call both of those down and get them into the soul. Let's call that one. Call that one. Call that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, why not? Why not? Okay, let's go for it. I've got no hand, but it's fine. Who needs a hand? I literally don't want hand. Where was she earlier? Which booster pack can you find Dragonic Overlord the Great? You can either buy the Kagero specific booster set, or you can get Light of Salvation, Logic of Destruction, which is the set. That was extra booster 4, 5. Let's not activate that skill. I want the counterblast. I can't remember if it's extra booster 4 or 5. It's probably 5. Which one of these is on my Vanguard circle? That one. Let's activate that one. All that Silverthorn stuff into the soul. And I'll take one of those back into hand. Okay. It's going to Thunderbreak Dragon. If you bought eShop cards through PlayAsia, will it send it by email or physical cards? It sends you an email. You just have to confirm your email or your phone number with them. They just send you a code, I think. And then you'll get the code down pretty much within about 5 minutes, so it's really fast. So if you buy the eShop cards off them now, you could be downloading the game onto your Switch literally within a few minutes, which is really awesome. Did he not... He wasn't able to do anything, was he? Okay. Well, I might as well ride and get another XL. Right. Okay. Let's play her down and get that Lukier into the soul. Which I should have done a lot earlier. Right. Let's play Irina down. And get some more Silverthorn into the soul. That's 4. So if I have all 4 of those go into the soul, I can get that Lukier back out to hand. So that's pretty nice. I'm going to pop out rear guards this turn. The game is just over 7,000 yen, so if you want to buy yourself eShop cards, I would recommend getting a 5,000 and a 3,000 yen card. That will get you the base game. It'd probably work out in the region of $60 US to buy those. And it'll give you a little bit of extra credit with which you could then get yourself any kind of DLC sleeves if you fancy any of those. Will I survive long enough to ride that Lukier? Yeah, 8,000 yen in cards. And yeah, description has the links if you want to buy the eShop cards and stuff there. I have a PG, don't I? Yes. Ooh, he's going for it. Well, clearly, Gauntlet Buster is going to get blocked. I'm going to Gauntlet block him. Ditch that. Zuitan! 12,000. If I get a damage trigger, it basically shuts down all of these, so I can hope for one of those. Nope. Well, I wanted the 2 counterblast anyway. Let's take 1 more attack. And then we'll guard the other 2 if we need to. Okay, that works out fine. Did I do 2,000 yen cards? That comes up to 60. If you've got a 2,000 yen card and a 5,000, I think you would still be short on yen a little bit, so you will want to get to 8,000. Okay, here we go. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 front row circles and 3 rearguard circles on the back row. Let's discard that. Wonder if I should have called final turn. Take that, I'll take that, I'll take that, take that, that, and then for the back row I'll have that, and all that. Maybe I should have called final turn. Oh, wow. Yeah. Luquier is a really nice deck. Can you tell? Does that have a skill? That has a... What's her other skill? Counterblast 1. Was it like Counterblast 1, search a unit, put it in a soul? Either way, I don't think I need to. Let's go. Nice. If you call final turn, you have to do it before you do your ride phase. Basically, you press start and you choose that final turn option on the left there. Do that before you do your ride for the turn. And if it goes off, you get some extra VP. If it fails, you lose VP. So it's pretty cool. VP is basically your currency to buy packs and stuff. That's not ideal. He's got a few intercepts still. That might... Although... I mean... Can we get anything out of the soul that's going to hit big ass numbers? Get that Lillian out again. That's going to get plus 10 anyway. It's not necessarily enough to do anything. Oh, it can poke at that, assuming it gets its plus 10 if it attacks a rearguard. Does it get plus 10 if it attacks a rearguard? No. Okay, so that wasn't going to hit anyway. Worst case scenario, he has to use all his intercepts, I guess. I should... Oh, I did call out Dorian. Okay, we're fine. 22, 32, 42. Okay. He's having to perfect guard that one. Ooh, he might not be able to guard the 42k then, although he's got one intercept. No, no guardo. Yeah, should have called final turn. It was close though. I mean, he was not far off from being able to guard that, thanks to that front trigger. So you can see after a game you get a breakdown of your VP winnings. So you get 1,000 for your win. There's 50 VP for having an attack that went over 40,000. One that says 1 turn something something 6 attacks. I'm guessing that's if you've done 6 attacks in 1 turn. 80 VP for 8 turn, which I'm guessing is how many turns the game went on for. 30 VP for a superior call. 50 VP for 1 turn, 3 draw. Draw 3 cards in 1 turn, I guess. Yeah, so there you go. That's that, and I've won some promo cards off him. So that's how you get hold of promo cards. It's not like it is on the 3DS where you buy sort of like promo packs, and they've got little booster packs on that one. In this case, you just go in and buy the things. Sorry, you win the promo cards. Where do I buy the Angel Feather pack? Let's buy the Angel Feather trial deck. There. And I already had one of those extra, so there's an extra bit of CP for that. Then let's see, packs. Bermuda, Spike Brothers. This shop doesn't have the Angel Feather packs. Travelers. There's Angel Feather. I can afford 1 pack of Angel Feather. See, now that and that are both promo cards, so the clan packs actually include promos mixed in. And we've got another Feather Hospital, so that's an excess card. So there's a bit of extra CP there. Okay. Now I do now have enough CP to buy that last Masquerade I need for the Shadow Paladin decks, so that would make sense to finish that deck off. Or at least a little bit more finished than it was, because obviously the grade 1 lineup needs improving. But if we jump over to... where are we? There's a lot of cards for Shadow Paladin. That card pool is huge. Unnecessarily so, when cards like Great Nature only get like a really small card pool. Let's look at that, and we'll craft a 4th one of those with my CP there. So that's that. Now we can throw that one in and take out 1 more of those. Okay, how much is it to make one of those? 500. Okay, I didn't get a foily starter at all, did I? Not one of those. Did I get one of the new starters in foil? Yeah. I'm assuming it's a starter. Let's do that. That's when ridden upon draw a card, isn't it? Yeah. That's a starter. Didn't know if it was a grade 0 with a skill or not, but it's fine. Okay. We're looking at just under 4 hours. My voice is going, so I'm going to probably end the stream there. Thanks for tuning in. It's been awesome to have you along for a 2nd day of streaming this game. I'm probably going to continue playing it for a little while. There's an awesome Neko Yusha, which was drawn for us. Let me find the guy's name again. It's Matthew John Harding, and it looks super awesome, and he's drawn us these amazing Dayushas. So hopefully you'll see that quite a bit in the future. I say Dayusha, I meant Neko Yusha. Anyway, do you have grade 1 Barrier Trooper Claudia storage? I probably do in there, to be honest. I could probably run that. I've got most of the stuff from the latest set, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this stream. If you're just joining us, this stream will be archived and viewable as soon as it is finished processing. So feel free to go back and watch this stream from the beginning as soon as you can do so. You might even be able to just drag it back on the timeline. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. Look out for more videos soon. We'll definitely have more streams for you very soon indeed. I need to take a break because I'm losing my voice. So thanks very much for watching. See you soon. Bye, internet people.